Hey everybody, this is Dean DeCosta of the Search Authority. So we're going to combine the last two tabs together because the last tab is a workflow and this is an email pattern. Basically what this is a list of the top thousands upon thousands of companies, and I shouldn't say thousands upon thousands because we don't know. They're so this is like the top 1,400 or so, and it basically tells you the name, like in this case, 123inkjets.com, the prefix J Smith, so that means it's first initial, last name. There's the suffix, and it gives you an HQ phone number and some other info, but that's it. So what you would do here is you would actually try to find your company. So let's say I want to find, and I'm making this up, I don't even know what companies are here. Boeing, there's Boeing, and it gives you the domain. Let's do Lockheed Martin, and there you get the domains. Let's use Microsoft, and there you get Microsoft with several different permutations because Microsoft's all over the place, so they may have several. So you know what the different naming conventions are. You can just pick the one, test them, see which one works. It even gives you alternates. That's all this is for. This is just a quick reference guide to make it simple and easy for you. So that's this one. And the last tab is the workflow. It's real simple. Create the permutation, test via domain tools slash email slash email verifier, and then cross-reference the emails that are good till you find which ones are good to go. Now, you'll see all this here. So for the email verification domain tool is the one I showed. The email verifications are others I've shown you. If you go on the SSAR page, boatloads of them. The cross-referencing, we have Google, LinkedIn, Facebook, of course. We do have the swordfish way of testing, which I showed a few times. We have the Zap Info, again, showed a few times. The IntelliTechniques I will get to in a minute and show you. Advanced background checks, I did show you. The email reputation, again, I showed you. And I showed you some others. I'm not listing every single solitary way here that I showed you. I'm just listing some. The SSAR page under 123, under email verification or validation, it's there. I believe it's actually SSAR 1. And on my start.me OSINT page, there's going to be some more of them. So the only thing I haven't showed you yet is the IntelliTechniques. And the reason I haven't shown that to you is because it's not my tool. This tool is done by the IntelliTechniques people. I will show you their website. In order to get access to it, you need to buy the book. You don't need to take the train, but you need to buy the book. The website's right here, IntelliTechniques. And when you get there, you can go to books. You can buy the newest version of the book, and in it you will get access to how to download this particular tool. The book's around 50 bucks, give or take. Loads of great information in it. What I would do is, if you're going to buy this book, is I would also buy my book, which you can get on Amazon, OSINT for the Staffing World. Read my book so you understand more about OSINT generally, and then go ahead and read this book because they get a little more specific in there. It's a much bigger book than mine, much more expensive, and it will do a lot better job for you to let you know what you need to do. This is the 7th edition of his book, but with it, you will get access to the tool that I am about to show you. So it's real simple. He'll explain how to use it. It's right here. And in my case, if I'm going to do email addresses, what I would do is I'd pop an email. I'm going to do star 4343, and I would populate. And it would populate all these. Now, the first thing you don't want to do is submit all. You do not want every single solitary one of these to be submitted. It will eat up your resources and kill you. What you're going to do is you're just going to go ahead and you notice it's on my computer. It's mine. So you won't be able to do anything with this. You got to buy their book, and I highly recommend you buy their book and my book, and you'll get access to this. It's sitting right in there. So let's do as an example. Let's go ahead and let's do a simple that's them search. So you're there. You see it's already populated, and down here it gives you the information relevant to that, which by the way is me. Yes, I'm old. Don't want to hear it. My wife and me again. Very popular. What can I say? Some of the so there you go. That's it. And it allows you to check all of these at once, easy and simple. Again, that's submitting all. Me, I don't. I usually do one or two of them, make sure it's good to go, and if it is, I'm happy. So let's do Hunter Verify. Go in there, Hunter Verify, email verify the validity of the email, verify, pops in there. This is a web email address. This domain is used to create personal emails, so we don't verify. So it doesn't verify personally. It only emails work. I keep forgetting Hunter only does work. Heaven forbid it should only do work. Let's see. Let's pick one that we can search. Let's do verify and see what verifier does for me. Verify a message rate exceeded if you'd like to hire blah 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 blah. So that just says that it's I exceeded my limit. I have been playing with it a while, so should tell you something. LinkedIn, let's just do LinkedIn. This is a quick LinkedIn and sales. I've got to be signed in, so you have to be signed in for this to work, but it would have verified. I'm just giving you different ones here. That's them is a really good one. There's some others. Let's do the Gravatar one. This is going to tell you, basically, long story short, to check to see if it's connected with Avatar, which it is. Email address, hash there. There's my Gravatar. So there you go. You know it's a good email. Some really cool stuff here. Really does a nice job. And it's quick. There's a whole bunch of them over here. Facebook, Twitter, a whole bunch. I highly recommend getting my book and this book so that you can go ahead and get access to this tool. This is an amazing tool set. And once you do, if you know how, you can actually add or delete from this. Like I can add things to this. I can add other places to search, which I will probably do at some point in time. I haven't yet, but I probably will. I actually have a list of a bunch of them I'd like to add. But it's a really cool, really, really cool. Now, the LinkedIn one I want to show you because I'm not signed into LinkedIn and I do not have Sales Navigator, but that's what makes this interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and sign into LinkedIn. So you guys can see what I mean. I do not have Sales Navigator. I do not stay signed into LinkedIn. I do that on purpose because if you're signed in, Big Brother can watch you, and I don't like Big Brother watching me. I don't like anybody watching me, let alone Big Brother. So I'm glad I'm signed in. We'll deal with that later. So now we're going to get rid of that. We're going to go back to Intel Techniques and go back to LinkedIn now that I'm signed in. And bam, there it is. Good to go. And again, I do not have Sales Navigator, but it worked. And there you go. Plain easy peasy. And that's what these tools can do for you. Really cool. I use them for one-offs. And I only use them when the other tools aren't working. Otherwise, I don't. So if I would have done a Google search based on the email, I would have found a whole bunch of stupid tools to start, the top two. But then after that, well, actually, not counting that. But after that, look at that. Boom, 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 all over the place. Simple, easy peasy. Not a problem at all. Good to go. So that's it. I combined the last two together on purpose because I didn't want you guys to have to fuss with them. This is the workflow. There's a whole lot more tools. That's why on the bottom it says these two things. The IntelliTechniques is right there. That's their tool. Again, you have to buy their book to do it. You can find a link to their website on my OSINT page, or you can just email me. You should be able to find my email by now. And I'll give it to you. Buy their book, buy my book. Read them, live them, learn them, know them. You'll know more about OSINT than you do now, but most importantly, you get access to that tool, which is phenomenal. Now, again, remember, that tool you just saw is exactly verbatim what you get. I have my own version of it that I'm working on, that I'm adding things to. Mine will not be available either because I'm using their tool base, and I said I would not share it. So you have to buy their book, my book, and their book in order to get access. The reason you want to buy my book is because I also have a special SSAR page in there, several of them that are to my specific OSINT pages, not the OSINT page you see here. This is the general all up, got thousands of stuff, but my specific OSINT page where only the best of the best of the best are listed, as long as some other things. That's why you want mine, and you want their, and mine will give you a good base. So when you read theirs, you'll understand theirs, and then you go ahead and then you can go ahead and get access to their tool. So that's it. And that's all of them. That's the email permutator. Keep in mind, I do update regularly with it, or at least I try to. The newest things are the email patterns and the workflow. The alumni is new compared to the last one, and I have cleaned up a couple of the formulas up here. So that's what we're dealing with. So that's it. Long story short, this is the email permutator and all its variations, the IntelliTechniques OSINT book, my OSINT book, the pages, everything you want to know, and this is the last of them. My name's Dean DaCosta of the Search Authority. May the source be with you.